All right, it's Doc and Snacker, your morning zoo on the radio.
Here we are.
If we were a morning radio show, we could still call it Doc and Snacker, I think.
Yeah, and we would ask some kind of a rhetorical question like, have you ever eaten a taco and found some object in it? Call us up and tell us.
Welcome back to Doc and Snacker. If you're not familiar, this is a health, you could say, a food, snacking, diet podcast, all of the above. I'm Kyle Christ, the snacker, trying to get my health on track, my eating habits on track. I think I might be track parallel right now. Maybe not on track, but I'm getting closer.
I'm Dr. Mike, and I'm here to. I'm here. What am I here for? What am I doing here? I'm here to.
You're here to save the world.
Change your food. Change your world.
Change your food, change your world.
Change your food, change your world.
That should be our motto, maybe.
Change your food, change your world.
I like it. All right. Well, the last you heard from us, we got the idea of a new app. We were gonna get into the app business, and we're gonna let you eat healthy at fast food.
Exactly. So the app would be, we want to create an app that you could, it'll prompt you to say how much money you want to spend today. Question number one, $30. Number two, you tell it where you live. And number three, it'll actually give you a plan of where to go, what type of fast food places, and a reasonable amount of food to take in that day that will keep you on a pretty good eating plan.
And I've actually been pretty good at avoiding fast food this week. Now that I've gotten those that delivery food service, I've been making meals, and I don't think I think all week I don't think I stopped at fast food once. But
there you go.
Well, today is the exception. Sunday, before we came into the studio here, I did go to Taco Bell, and they have these new $1 burritos, so I got. Two $1 burritos, $2.19 total.
Could you see the meat, or is it covered?
I didn't look into I did open the burrito to pour my hot sauce in, but I didn't take a good look at the meat.
That could be a deterrent. I mean, just look at the meat. Yeah. If there was a way to test it, like if you could run a wand over it and say this is and actually it would show you a picture of where it came from. That might be a pretty good app. Another app right there.
If it said 75% beef, 10%
like a crow
protein filler,
or a crow's ankle.
Well, I don't know if you remember when someone exposed the chicken McNugget process at McDonald's, and it comes down to
sludge, right? Like some kind of sludge,
that pink paste or something. Ooh. They process it down into a pink paste, and then they mold it like that. A lot of people, I think, were turned off by that.
I mean, I loved McNuggets growing up, but after that, it's still that. I think there's so much other junk on there that you're not really thinking about the chicken. It's the flavor of the breading and the crunchiness. Oh, and then you dip it in the sauce. You're not even thinking about the chicken anymore.
I can still remember when they first introduced the chicken McNuggets at McDonald's. This is, I'm thinking 83 maybe. Yeah. And they weren't in Happy Meals at first. Mm-hmm. So, every Wednesday I would go to, growing up, every Wednesday my dad would take me to McDonald's. He was part of this homeowners community, and they would have these meetings. So every Wednesday we would go and we would hit the McDonald's drive-thru, and they didn't have chicken McNuggets yet in the Happy Meal. So I would have to get like a cheeseburger Happy Meal, and then an additional 6-piece nuggets, because they didn't have the 4-piece yet. It was just 6, 9, and 20 in the beginning. So I think from an early age, I was binge eating probably as a 6-year-old.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, you had his favorite sauce,
barbecue.
Yeah, barbecue.
I don't mess with honey mustard, sweet and sour. I don't mess with that really either. I'm strictly barbecue. When I worked at McDonald's in the mid '90s, we would kind of mix the sauces. I have this joke that's if you take 2 McDonald's barbecue and 1 McDonald's honey mustard, if you combine them, you're going to get a flavor that's only described as orange.
Orange, nice.
So
nice. Just orange,
and,
orange chicken,
and it's great. We used to put it on the grilled chicken breasts and marinate our own sauces. This was this was back in the.
That's for you. Did people working there? It was,
yeah. We didn't serve that. We didn't serve the orange to people. We just marinated ourselves back in the kitchen. Stuff that you probably shouldn't have done at McDonald's. I broke a lot of the rules, I
Yeah,
guess.
that's what you got to do.
Back in Mickey, one of the best jobs I ever. Maybe I don't want to disparage current employers, but I think it might have been the best job I had working at McDonald's.
Yeah, you learn a lot, right?
I don't know. I learned a lot about other people.
Yeah.
It's a smorgasbord. It really is a melting pot at McDonald's. You had high school kids that are
They hang out there,
need a minimum wage job, but then you had mothers and fathers who were actually supporting families off of McDonald's wage, or you had we had mentally disabled people. They like McDonald's does a good thing about hiring,
giving them opportunities,
disabled
that maybe wouldn't have an opportunity somewhere else.
Yeah, I mean, I worked with people alongside people that I would never associate with in public.
Yeah,
so
I got you.
So it broadened my horizons socially that way. I guess I don't know if I learned much about cooking or preparing food, but
I worked in a ski resort in I don't know, guys, a long time ago. And I learned about how the ski resort makes a lot of its money with the food.
Oh,
and it was this place where, it was pretty simple: burgers, fries, and chicken tenders.
Yeah,
and they would charge like ungodly amount of money.
Yeah.
But like you're at a ski resort, like you could where are you gonna go?
Yeah,
$10 a burger. I mean, these are just generic boxes of burgers. Like one guy cracked the box open, you put them on the grill a certain way. And you just kind of the manager knew when they were coming off. You had to get the manager's approval to pull them off.
Really?
Yeah, they would. She knew the temperatures.
Wow. So
and then I did the fries, and then I would get these questions like every so often someone would say like, "Hey, what's in the oil? Like, what kind of oil is in the fries? Because I have hypertension." And I'm like, all right, well, what's that mean? Like,
maybe you shouldn't have the fries.
And
then
I go find the manager, and she's like, I don't know, just tell her it's I forget what I just said what she said.
Vegetable oil.
Yeah,
I remember when
vegetable
McDonald's we made the change from like real animal fat to like vegetable oil, and a lot of people say that really changed the game because the fries weren't as good anymore.
Yeah,
but
I went to speaking about fast food. I mean, it's kind of fast. I went to Chipotle during the week and did a bowl.
Okay.
Yeah, it was doable. I probably didn't get like as many calories for $1 as someone else would, but I got one scoop of rice instead of getting the whole rice. Like I think they give you like a ton of rice.
Yeah.
I got like half the normal rice.
You asked for half rice?
I said, just give me half. The girl looks at me like, what are you, crazy?
Yeah.
Like, can I give it to someone else? And then, chicken, whatever the meat was.
Sure, chicken.
Excuse me. And then, some vegetables, onions, whatever they have.
Beans?
No beans. I didn't get beans.
Why?
Well, it's either beans or, for me, that would be too many carbs per meal. So I would either one thing of beans or one thing of rice, one or the other.
Beans have carbs. I thought beans was a protein. That's not a carb?
There's a little bit of protein in beans too, and there's carbs. Yeah, I mean, so I could split them up. Next time I'll do just beans. But per preference, I'd rather do rice than beans.
Wow.
Just the taste-wise. Yeah, and then just a little bit of cheese and a little bit of sour cream. So I didn't count the calories, but you know how they have the calories up there?
Yeah.
So I think it's like 800. I probably knock it down to like 4 or 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no tortilla,
no tortilla,
half rice,
rice,
no beans,
cheese. And it was filling. It was just enough. But if you're looking at, I had to pay the full price.
Yeah. There'll be people.
So if I had a friend, like if I actually had a friend, which I don't have. Yeah. or I didn't have anybody. I could have like made one who was standing in line. Say, hey, I'll give you half of my stuff.
You want my extra
next
rice?
Time? Yeah, the next time.
I've been there a lot.
Anybody needs an eating friend? They want to come to Chipotle. Let's see. Just tap him. Burbank Avenue, Chipotle. Well, yeah.
I've seen people ask for additional meat when you go there.
Oh yeah. I've done that. Yeah.
Let me get chicken.
They charge you though.
They do?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I've seen people like, let me get a little more chicken, and then they're like,
and then there's a Mexican grill I like going to, a mom and pop place, but it's a similar kind of setup. Like you just it's almost like designed like Chipotle, but it's a mom and pop. Yeah, like you just go through a line, you tell them a bowl or bread. They have like a little mom and pop. The girls work like it's a family that runs it. They're good people.
I dig Chipotle. I pretty much do when I'm being good. I pretty much do what you said, except I will get the rice. No, will I get the rice? No, you know what? Because I'll get a salad. I'll have them put the lettuce down.
Yeah.
I'll get black beans, no rice. I'll get the peppers and onions, chicken, no sour cream, but I will put cheese on there. So I think it's doable.
Yeah.
I think I've recently put this into my my Fitness Pal. Let me see if I can find what my salad calorie count is, because I think it's pretty reasonable.
Hey, could you do 3 of those a day?
Well, I mean, 2 years ago when I achieved hot status in Chipotle Mania,
it's like frequent flyer.
Yeah, that was I did many times a day in those instances. But right now, it does get old. Even when
it does.
Even when you're like going for a goal, like I was like trying to get the free Chipotle catering experience.
Even that couldn't push you into like you couldn't get past the repetitiveness of the taste.
It was tough. It was tough, and I guess that's with all things. Too much is of a good thing is a bad thing.
Yeah.
But I made it through it. All right, so here we go. All right, so this is what when I get my chicken salad at Chipotle. It's 20 calories for the peppers and onions, 120 calories for the black beans, 100 calories for the cheese, 10 calories for the lettuce, and 180 calories for the chicken. We're talking 430 total.
Yeah, that's a good meal.
So if I could just stick with that the rest of my life.
So what if you did something like this? How about this game plan? Have you, I think we talked about this too. I'm trying to do this myself. Is the timing wise. So you get. I mean, this is an approach that a lot of professional eating coaches or whatever nutritionists.
Is that a job?
Try to implement. Yeah, it's actually a job. Well, there's trainers / there are some trainers out there that will take you in and train you on the exercise part. That'll give you a meal plan, and sometimes it'll break down to like 390 calories. Like, say if your calorie, you decided what your calorie. What's your dream calorie count? Per day right now.
Now I'm at like 1,800.
Okay, so 1,800. Now your next question was how many meals a day would work for you? We'd recommend 5 every 3 to 4 hours, but say you can only do 4.
Yeah.
So say 4.
4, 5 would be nice. A 5th meal a day. That's
say you did 4, and that would be so you do 425 a meal. So that's right there in your breakfast, and then about the timing, it would be 3 to 4 hours, depending on. That's the plan. Of course, it's going to depend on how you feel. Sometimes you might not feel hungry after 4 hours. You might not be able to force the other 400 calories down. It just depends. But that's another approach. I mean, if you're thinking about something, if you like to follow the math and you say, all right, and then you could actually, without the app that we didn't create yet, say, you could pick 4 places you're going to go to or 3 places you're going to go to, and just have a couple like 400 calorie meals that you just kind of know, all right, what am I going to do today? Or what am I going to do for breakfast is this, lunch is this, dinner is this. Like that could be a plan.
4 meals every 4 hours. So, we're talking what, like 8, noon, 4, 8, something like that.
Yeah. You try to keep it at 4, keep it at 400 calories. If that might work for you. Some people like to do it that way. I want to just get 400 calories in regardless of what it is. And then we could look this guy up, the Twinkie Diet. Did you hear about that one?
The Twinkie, I need to hear about it.
Yeah, so it was the question was, the argument was, does it matter? So say if you're following 1,800 calories a day, you want to get, you've done the math and you decided, all right, 1,800 calories a day is going to work for me right now for whatever reason, if it's to lose weight or to whatever.
Yeah.
Usually it's to lose weight or stay tight. So the question is does it depend on the type of food, quality of food? And you think common sense, people say, oh, of course, eating 1,800 calories of Twinkies versus 1,800 of a balanced meal with
broccoli.
Fruit. Yeah, vegetable fruits.
A pound of broccoli.
But there's someone out there that did it a long time. I think he was a professor in Wisconsin or something. So
I'm looking this up.
I don't know what the conclusion was, but there's a lot of information. Yeah, the Twinkie Diet. Just type in the Twinkie Diet. I think he swore by it. I think it worked for him.
Twinkie Diet helps nutrition professor lose 27 pounds.
Yeah. So it worked for him. Yeah. So I think he just did like whatever his calorie count was all in Twinkies. I don't know if it's that simple, but I didn't look it up. But
there's something similar, like if you saw that movie Super Size Me, where the guy eats McDonald's for 30 days, he talks to a guy who's eaten Big Macs every day of his life. Now, he never eats the fries. Okay. He just gets 2 Big Macs like every day.
That's it.
And he's not obese
at all. So he would say that, then he would argue that it just depends on the calorie and total amount of calories. And that's one of those arguments of like, does it matter what type of food it is, just as long as you're under the calorie count.
For this project, yeah, this guy, okay, he didn't just eat Twinkies for 10 weeks. Okay. He also threw in some Little Debbie's snacks.
Oh, yeah, very high quality.
Oreos.
Yeah, so he supplemented with other high quality foods, yeah.
We've got to mix up because I'm thinking Twinkies all day. Like, even I can't. But, he
just ate junk food, but under a certain calorie amount.
Yeah, he says he usually eats 2,600 calories, but for this project, he ate 1,800 calories, all in sugar. Yeah. Wow. And he, his BMI went from like 29 to 25. Wow.
How long did it take him?
10 weeks.
10 weeks. So there you go. If that could motivate you to just try to keep your calorie count at a certain number and time it out. Does he do a timing? Does he have a timing plan of when he ate? Or does he get into that?
Yeah, when does he eat? Is he like me when
just all day? Does he like wake up and put all that shit in a bag and say, "Here's what you got for today"?
He also took a multivitamin pill and drank a protein shake.
Okay,
so
that's.
And he ate vegetables. I don't know. Then this guy ate vegetables too.
So he's not like he didn't go hardcore.
A can of green beans or 3 to 4 celery stalks. What does that do for you?
I don't know what his motive was, but I thought I didn't know that. I didn't read up on. I thought he went like just balls to the wall, total junk food.
So it really is just calories in, calories out type of thing.
That's his argument. I think that was the argument there. Yeah.
I'll tell you, and how old was he? Because that's the thing. Now that I'm 40, I'm having a harder time taking it off than in the past. Yeah. Using the app, I'm not seeing the same results. Now I'm working out, so maybe I'm gaining muscle.
Yeah.
But I'm really having a problem getting the number.
You're following like you do your average calorie count per day at the end of the week.
It's I haven't been the strictest on it.
Yeah.
Because as soon as I do something bad, then I turn the app off.
Yeah. I think that's the whole trick, and we all know that. But that's if it was that easy, we'd all be doing it.
So this is. Okay, here's his sample day. I'm sorry. Then we'll get off this.
This is interesting.
So he would start with a double espresso. That's 6 calories.
6.
Then a Twinkie, 150 calories. Then his multivitamin. Then a Little Debbie Star Crunch. That's another 150. Another Twinkie. So that's another 150. So we're at 450 calories.
He should be like bouncing off the walls by now.
Yeah, right. 3 Twinkies and a Star Crunch.
And an espresso. And a double espresso?
A double espresso. Yeah. Okay, so now that's 450 calories. Now a diet Mountain Dew.
Okay.
So he's obviously putting caffeine in his body too as an appetite suppressant.
Yeah.
Then Doritos Cool Ranch, 75 calories worth. That's got to be less than a small bag. Half a bag. Yeah. Corn Pops, 220 calories of Corn Pops.
Ooh.
A glass of whole milk, 150 calories.
With a Twinkie in it? Yeah, he dipped a Twinkie in her.
18 calories of baby carrots, which must be like 5 carrots.
Yeah.
A Duncan Hines brownie, 270 calories. Okay. A zebra cake, that's Little Debbie, 160 calories. Yeah. And then he ends the night with a protein shake.
Okay.
And altogether, that's 1,589 calories and 60 grams of fat.
And he did that for 10 weeks.
10 weeks every day. Wow, I don't even know if I could do that.
Yeah, that's a weird taste bud thing.
Or am I already? I don't know. I would hate to see, because I eat my fair share of sugar. I'm probably putting in what he's doing already.
Yeah. Try something like that. Well, not like that, but try to. It's almost like you can just set your calorie count. Just follow a calorie count per day and just eat whatever, and then try to add the timing. If it's practical, you try to do 400 calories a pop 4 times a day and then throw something else in there. Throw a snack in there. For 20.
Throw your 3 carrots.
So you're doing 1,800. You want to do 1,800 a day?
Yeah, I mean that's.
So you did 4. So you do 4 400s.
Yeah,
and then throw in and you got 200 wiggle room there.
It's it's a challenge. The prepared meals that I make are sometimes like 700 calories. Okay. So
how do you feel after those though? You feel like you eat that, you're good to go, or are you still craving afterward?
I've still hit a late night snack after that, but for the most part, I'm not eating more in that moment. So if before I'm probably having 1,000 or 1,200 calorie meals, but with this that I'm making myself, like I'm sticking to that meal, and it's all right. Like yesterday. It was pesto chicken. It had breadcrumbs on it. So
it tastes good. Must taste good.
Yeah, it's chicken. It's good. There was cheese on it. So It went down easy. It was just potatoes, and then like they called it a salad, but it was basically just like spinach or lettuce. I'm not even sure which. And so that was like 750 calories, I think. So as a dinner, that was fine. Then I took the rest of it into work for the next day. Ate that at lunch.
It's good.
So I just have to. It's just all the other stuff. Now that I'm making these meals, I'm like one step closer to getting on the path, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, you're there, bro.
But I have a box of Little Debbie's in my car. They're sponsoring my day job at the radio show.
Oh, nice.
So
nice.
We've got all this free Little Debbie's.
What do they bring you?
Right now in my car, I have it's all Christmas themed. It must have been like old stock. I got gingerbread cookies. Those are 90 calories per cookie. I've got Nutter Butter, like peanut butter bars.
Nutter Butter.
And I haven't broken into these yet, but it's mint flavored ding dongs.
Remember ding dongs, yeah.
So those are, so I'm, despite of the good that I'm doing, I'm offsetting it with, all this junk food in the car. So I don't know.
You're doing it. Just tomorrow's a new day.
Yeah, I just got to work out. I didn't work out today, and I need to be on that. I need to be like at least 5 days a week, I think, working out, maybe more. Yeah. We got a treadmill now, so
there you go.
I'm going to hopefully add some more cardio, because even just working out, doing boxing a half hour doesn't seem to be enough. I need to do additional cardio, I think.
Yeah.
So
what time do you have to do the what time would you ideally want to do the treadmill if you could?
Well,
in a perfect world.
I mean, in a perfect world, it'd be before work, but I get up so early, and then I give myself zero time in the morning. Sometimes I'm showering the night before, so I can just wake up, put on clothes, and get out the door.
You're showering on the way to work, like a George Jetson. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a bottle of Febreze in the car, which I do because sometimes I wear the jeans probably more than I should.
Yeah.
So a bottle of Febreze is like it's like a shower in some parts of the world, right?
Yeah, it is. It's true.
But I'm going to try to be, I'll probably be, the treadmill can be at any hour. So maybe in the evenings, I usually work out, do the boxing after work, maybe around 3:34, and that's a half hour. I guess in an ideal world, if I came home straight from there and then maybe hit the treadmill, since I'm already in kind of workout clothes and sweaty.
There you go.
So I don't know.
You can make the treadmill fun if it's in the house. People do they'll have a show on or something, or you got his computer screen. Is there a computer screen on the treadmill?
I haven't one
of those ones where you can watch TV and all that stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. We don't have the TV, but you can plug your iPhone.
Yeah.
And then if you want to run through
jungle,
you can set that, and it looks like the jungle, and you're running through there and stuff.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I don't know. I don't even. How much cardio do you get in a
cardio? Well, I try to do sprints 2 times a week. Pretty intense. Get cones 30 yards. So you do 30 yards, put 5 cones, separate them by about let's see, what would that be? 30 divided by 5,
6 yards.
6 yards, and then do suicides. Suicides, and then do suicides, and then do all the way to the last one back, like 10 times.
10 times.
Take 30 seconds rest between each one, and then backwards, and then go backwards, like a backwards suicide.
And you're sprinting.
Yeah. You try. Yeah. Go as fast as you can. Yeah. I mean, it's like there's a lot of people are into the we know what we call it by HIIT, high intensity interval training.
Yeah.
Some folks think that's all you really need, and there was a show a long time ago about it where someone he just did a bike. I think he did 3 days a week, half an hour or maybe 45 minutes. Excuse me, my voice is cracking. I'm actually sick. I'm going to be immune compromised here. Yeah. Got the flu, no flu shot. I think what he did was he rode at a regular pace and then 30 seconds at full blast. I think, and you take a 1 minute break.
Okay.
30 seconds, 1 minute break, 30 seconds, full blast, I think for 10, 15 minutes. And then the rest of the time, you just kind of, downtime. And that's all you need. I mean, you can look it up. There's HIIT. And so some people think that when you You do that like you push it you push your heart rate all the way up, relax it on a regular. You don't need too much of that, and that does wonders for efficiency, organ efficiency, heart efficiency, and then actually metabolism also.
So 30 seconds of sprint, a minute of just jog or walk, or
check out. I mean, what you can do, check out as long as it's safe. Sometimes people don't like doing it on a treadmill. Because if you're going to go sprinting, it could be a little dangerous.
It's hard to adjust the speed quickly. Yeah,
but you could find a way. You could just type in, here we go, Google again. Just Google like HIIT on a treadmill. Safe. Type in safe. Throw in safe. And find like you can start slow, or it's like that change of pace.
Okay.
Where you're actually jacking up your heart rate. Yeah, it's like, I mean, and the argument goes, do you ever see a sprinter, a real professional sprinter? They're usually lean, obviously, and they're usually they're just using the muscle in a certain way that it forces the body to increase efficiency of everything.
All right, okay.
It's not fun for that time. No, it's not for everybody. But if you can get yourself to do that, throw that in on top of the boxing, you'd be surprised.
Isn't boxing high interval?
Oh yeah, that too. Just you throw that into. And then this guy, what he did was, I think what he measured was his insulin sensitivity, how well his insulin worked on handling, how well his insulin worked on handling the sugar load coming in, and it improved. It improved dramatically.
Okay,
just by doing like it's maybe 3 days a week.
3 days a week. That sprints?
Particular,
yeah. I could probably do 15 seconds of sprinting.
Yeah, that's fine. Just do something. Just do something, and then just keep adding on.
30 seconds. Gosh.
Yeah.
I don't even.
Yeah, look into that. I mean,
and where do you do that? You do that at the gym, or do you just?
Oh, it's in the park. I go to what's that park over there? The park over there.
Yeah, that park. That park.
Yeah. You set just a grass field, and you set the cone. The cones are there to like kind of. You used to just sprint from like one place to another, but the cones are good for that little short distances. That helps. It sucks. I mean, there's really nothing good fun about it when you're doing it because you're out of breath. It's not a good feeling.
Exercise.
But each time you get a little better. It does get a little easier each time. Not that it's ever going to get real easy.
When does it get easy? Yeah. That's what I want to know.
Yeah, you don't want to think it's too easy.
No.
But I guess it's like you bust ass for that 20, 30 minutes, and then the rest of the day you bask in your glory of doing it. I don't know. But that's, you get a little buzz afterwards.
Yeah. I don't get that exercise buzz yet. Or maybe I don't know if I do. I don't know. But
check in that HIIT.
All right. Okay.
So if you did the 18, and then you could probably get away with a little more food on those days. I mean, if you could do 1800, stick with that and throw it in there. That might be a.
I think I need to.
And if you could do, but if you could do a little mind hack, if you have like some kind of inspiring image you put on your treadmill, that could help a lot.
What like thin. Like a thin person?
Well, whatever. I mean, that's between you and you. If it's like, let's see, it would be Tom Brady's picture.
No way.
Just kidding. Or, that was a cheap shot there.
Yeah.
Some type of like, I don't know, like, what do you got? The jungle? Throw the jungle on there, and just,
run through the jungle.
Yeah.
I don't know what my inspiration will be. When I'm at the boxing gym, and like I'm usually one of the more out of shape people. Like a lot of people are like in shape, and I'm just like, when am I going to come in looking like that? That's what I'm.
Yeah, just keep showing up. Yeah.
And then they're always asking me. They're like, "How much weight have you lost so far?" And I'm like, "Well, I've actually kind of gained 3 pounds." And then they're like, "Yeah, well, muscle weighs more than fat."
Yeah. You look good. You look good. Do they have one of those machines there? There's machines that actually measure that. If they have one there.
That we haven't done anything like that.
Yeah.
This is basically just boxing bags, but they're like, "Well, you're getting better on the jump rope." It's like, okay, great. That's like, what does that mean? I don't know.
Oh, how long you jump rope?
3 minutes.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I'm not doing tricks or anything.
What I used to do was like to get the jump rope. Like, we had to do 5 minutes before you even got in the ring.
Yeah,
before you even get in the ring, you got to do 5 minutes of jump rope. So I would get a song that was 5 minutes.
Perfect.
And a good one is "It's a Long Way to the Top" if you want to rock and roll.
Okay, AC/DC.
That's like 5. Yeah, it's 5. Yeah, I make it through that song. and you're like, this fucking song goes on forever. It's like, stop it.
When they're doing the bagpipe solo.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
It's like
How long is this solo going to be?
Come on. It's Angus Young, right? No, it's
That was his Bon Scott.
Yes, come on, Vaughn. Like, I can hear your voice again.
When you're exercising to music, the songs are never longer, ever. Yeah,
it's like
ever.
when you're partying, it's like, oh, I'll never want the song to end. When you're jumping rope, it's like, please be over. Like you wouldn't do what's the Stairway to Heaven? You wouldn't do, right? Or what's the other one?
Free Bird,
or one of those Led Zeppelin songs.
I got mad
or
at
Phil Collins. What's that? What's the Genesis song is Forever?
I don't care anymore.
There's one. He just goes on and on.
I don't care anymore. I yelled at the trainer when I'm at the bar. I was the only one in there, so I had two trainers like on my ass, like, all right, you got it. No, do it harder. And I was just like, well, can we at least get rid of this like dance music, please? Can we turn on some rock or something? I got, because they're just on you when I'm the only one there and there's no one else. Like they give you all your attention.
Yeah,
and
it's hard to hit a bag at full speed when like I don't know.
It's like shake it off. Yeah. I'm like trying to punch a bag with no power anyway. Oh, I'm weakling. Oh God. All right. Well,
so what you got for before we go or before we close it out? Like what do you have for you looked into some restaurant or some fast food places, right? So Chipotle you kind of could design your own meal.
Yeah.
I remember Kentucky Fried Chicken they have wraps. And they're pretty good. They're considered to be pretty. The wrap itself isn't like, it's not heavy duty sugar, and they got chicken obviously, but I think the chicken in that isn't covered in the good stuff, which is extra calories.
I remember because Oprah made a big deal about it when they came out with the grilled chicken.
Yep.
At KFC. Yeah. So
that's grilled chicken, and you get a little bit of potatoes on the side. You can do coleslaw. Coleslaw's good.
Coleslaw?
Yeah, it's not.
It's not,
I'm
sure
they add some sugar. Well, yeah, if it's the one you like, and they got the classic green beans.
Oh yeah, I do that. I do green beans, and I haven't tried the grilled chicken at KFC, but similar like El Pollo Loco. We have El Pollo Loco.
Yeah, it's for close.
And
they got bowls. They got the bowls at El Pollo Loco.
Or just a chicken breast. It's a little more why are the breasts a little more expensive than just like the legs? But
I'm sure it has to do that's manufacturing. It's probably like.
It's like you're paying
that's an extra chop.
$3 for the chicken breast.
It's an extra chop. Yes, body parts got to go flying.
Yeah, it's like you can get a dozen drumsticks for $1.
I think
one breast.
Yeah, you can just pull the drumstick off.
Yeah, then it's like the breast.
You got to cut something.
$3 or $4 for a breast, that you can be kind of healthy at El Pollo Loco that way.
Yeah.
They have the hard shell tacos, but I think they deep fry the whole thing.
That's why it tastes good.
Yeah. But we have found, because we were talking about the app idea that we had last week. So I found kind of some healthy ways at a bunch of different fast food places. So, we talked Chipotle already about how we made that. But like, say, for instance, McDonald's, they have the artesian grilled chicken sandwich, which is only 380 calories.
That includes the bun.
That has to include the bun. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So that's just a sandwich.
That's just the sandwich. Okay. No fries and no Coke. That's where the
so
Coke.
can you go into McDonald's and just get the sandwich and eat the sandwich, or are you gonna be tempted to do, or as a normal human being that's been to McDonald's forever, like all of us have, I just have a hard time getting just a sandwich. I'd love to, but it's like and they're gonna say, hey, for 3 extra cents we can give you all this other stuff.
Yeah.
And I'll probably say, okay, I'll eat half of it. I'll eat half the fries.
That's the tricky thing, and I've been doing, because I've been trying to be low budget when I go eat fast food. So they'll do cheeseburgers for $1, and so like a single cheeseburger I think is like 200 calories. So two of those. Can you just do 2 of those and that's it? I have done it. Not always, but when if I'm trying to think in a budget, the cost will prevent me.
Okay.
That is what prevents me more than the health part. Knowing that it's bad is one thing, but when I'm like, okay, you can't spend $10, you only have $5.
Yeah.
Then I stick to that.
Okay.
So
you just got to convince yourself, or just make a food budget.
No fries, no drink, especially the drink, and that's tough.
Yeah, the drink is. I don't even know how many calories is in a Coke.
Oh, I bet
400.
Yeah, right. I mean,
yeah.
and I think you can get 32 ounces for like $1.
Yeah.
So that's probably 600 calories. So McDonald's, the way to go is the artesian chicken sandwich. It's a grilled chicken sandwich, and it's not breaded, and it's they compare that to a quarter pounder is 770. Wow. So that's just by one sandwich. Yeah. Which is crazy to think that.
It's not hard to wolf one of those down either.
Nope.
Not that hard.
The double quarter pounder, that's even, Okay. So McDonald's, that's the way to go to McDonald's. Okay. All right. How about
artesian chicken sandwich, McDonald's?
Yeah. Artesian. How about Taco Bell? Taco Bell has the steak fresco soft taco.
Steak fresco soft taco.
That's 150 calories, 4 grams of fat.
Okay.
Now you
can do 2 of those, right? 2 or 3 of those, right?
They're small. That's the thing with those fresco tacos is they're small. The fresco doesn't have dairy. There's no sour cream. There's no cheese. It's just like a salsa, and that might be it. It might just be a salsa.
And hot sauce is kind of low calorie, so
I think zero.
Jack it up with hot sauce. Yeah.
I think the hot sauce is 0 calories because I keep a bottle of Red Hot in my fridge. 0 calories. Put it on everything. Put it on
anything tastes good.
Put it on a shingle, and you can eat that. Yeah. And so 150 calories for one taco. I'd probably have to get at least 3. I think now. So now we're talking 450, and that's I guess that's my meal right there. 3 tacos.
How much would that cost?
The fresco tacos, I think, they're either $1 or maybe $1.80 now. I'm not certain.
So say $6. An artesian sandwich would be what?
That's probably gonna be 5 to 6.
So let's look at 12 right now. 12 total so far. That's 1,200 calories around roughly. No, 800 calories.
800 calories. So 4 of these steak fresco tacos is actually fewer calories than the Fiesto taco salad.
There you go.
So the salad has 800 calories compared to
Not a bad deal.
4 tacos. All right. Well, so that that's the way to go with
So you do those 2, throw in a Chipotle, make your own thing. That's 1,200 calories, and you go home and you have your take home meal.
Yeah.
But what do you got breakfast though? You gonna have can you have that for breakfast?
I could have leftovers for breakfast I know it's not, it's not
breakfast isn't easy with these kind of choices. I mean, some people can you eat an artesian sandwich for breakfast?
I probably couldn't eat an artesian sandwich for breakfast. I don't even know if they serve it until noon. Let me just check real quick on MyFitnessPal because I think McDonald's has a turkey sausage.
Oh yes, they do. They got some interesting breakfast choices.
Let me see if I can just find that real quick and see how that compares. Because sausage, McMuffin, with turkey, I don't know. McMuffin. This makes for great podcasting when you're looking up things on the fly.
And turkey.
Turkey. Boom, boom. Let's see what comes up. A turkey sausage egg McMuffin is 370 calories.
There you go.
So
you went to McDonald's and will they serve you the artesian in the morning?
I don't think until 11.
Okay. So you go in, get the turkey McMuffin.
That's 370.
Could not get you hang the rest of the? Can you hang after a couple hours of that and then bang get the?
I'm gonna have to,
artesian, or Chipotle, or KFC, or what was the other one? Oh, the Taco Bell.
Taco Bell,
and then make it home for the 600-700 calorie prepared food. Yeah.
All right. So that's 3 trips of fast food in a day.
Yeah. Well, if you had to, that's just an example. Yeah.
Or how about Starbucks? Now, Starbucks gets, whenever I hear Starbucks, I think of these 1,000-calorie frappuccinos.
Yeah.
And that, but if they do have for only 290 calories, you can get the spinach, feta, and cage-free egg white breakfast wrap.
Yeah.
290 calories, 10 grams of fat. And I guess you get a black coffee then with that because you don't want to get the frappuccino. I don't know.
Yeah.
Even I usually get the skinny mochas where they use skim milk but even that is, 200 to 300 calories or whatever. It's like the same as a protein
shake. But does that hold
you
over? Does that hold you over for?
I mean, I guess the caffeine holds you over a little bit as a suppressant, but.
Yeah. But it's you're building up all these different choices.
All right, okay. So you're looking on the bright side of things. All these choices.
You have if you can't do all those in one day, at least you have you're building up a database of like, hey, if I need to, do this today, I can do this, and you have some options.
Yeah, make the pit stop at Starbucks.
Yeah, you make it work.
Let's see. We got we have an additional Chipotle option. This is okay. So they're going with the tortilla here. They got the steak burrito.
Okay.
No rice though. They use the onions and peppers, black beans, and salsa. So no cheese, no sour cream, no rice. And that's 325 calories.
That's a burrito.
That's a burrito. So that's with the tortilla.
Fun, and they're fun to eat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So much fun.
Yeah.
In fact, this article here says there are plenty of healthy options at Chipotle.
Of course.
Which we would love to learn about. We're trying to get a hold of their VP to talk to us about some of these healthy options, but
she will give in eventually.
Yeah,
course, yes.
They don't realize that I'm a Chiptopia hot status member.
Yes.
Once I drop that,
they don't know who you are.
Yeah. Once they realize that I've sent their kids to private school based on the amount of Chipotle I bought
in Simi Valley or wherever, Thousand Oaks or one of those.
Oh, well, I do I do the Sherman Oaks one, I guess, or Van Nuys. It's right there on the border.
There's some private schools everywhere.
Yeah, I support all the Chipotles around here. All right, this isn't nationwide. Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A.
We
didn't have those on the East Coast. I don't believe.
I don't remember having those, but they're all over the place here.
But their chicken nuggets apparently are only 140 calories.
Must be like real nuggets or fake stuff.
So you can get 2 orders and still be under 300 calories.
Yeah.
What?
How many nuggets? And they bring the stuff out to you. Like the service.
These are grilled chicken nuggets. They're not breaded. So that's okay. Yeah. I didn't know. I've never had the chicken nuggets at Chick-fil-A.
There you go. See, now it's exciting.
I've only had the sandwich.
The whole new world.
The full-on breaded sandwich are probably...
Yeah, with the waffle fries.
They also have, if you want the sandwich, Chick-fil-A also has a grilled chicken that's only 310 calories.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Just don't get the waffle fries, man.
Don't get the waffle fries, or don't subscribe to their political agendas.
Yeah. Right? Stay away from that. Just get iced tea, unsweetened iced tea.
Oh, yeah, unless you've had kidney stones, which I don't think I'm supposed to have.
Just water. Just water.
Yeah, everything I love.
Get the 2-ounce water cup that they'll give you. For you cheap bastards. They think just because you like water, you're like a cheap bastard. Here's a little cup. Yeah.
I hate what,
here's your water cup. It's like a little sippy cup.
Yeah, it's always fun. And then, because I at the Pizza Rev near me, they have
they got the water cups,
little water cups, and then I just go to the fountain machine anyway, and I'm just like, all right, give me some Minute Maid lemonade. Come on, what do they care? They're missing out on.
It looks like water. Yeah,
they're making so much money on that. It costs pennies for a cup of Coke or something. So give me a break.
So there is a way. There is a way in this day and age to still make it work if you're going to eat at some of these places that are considered like fast food. They're working on it.
No Pizza Hut on here on this list, which bums me out. No pizza, period. And what else is not? What do I usually? Burger King, not really. Wendy's, not really. No Arby's roast beef. I love those. I wish that was a healthy option.
Just take it out of the bread.
Yeah,
the roast beef, but that's.
I don't know how pure.
Arby's has that bread though. I hate to say this. I hate their bread. I like their bread.
Yeah.
And that fake whatever slop, I don't know if it's even cheese, but I pretend it's cheese when it's on there.
Yeah, I
have no idea what that is, but I just convince myself it's cheese and it works. And you mush it up with the other stuff with the horseradish sauce.
Oh, the horsey sauce, the Arby's sauce. I don't mess with that.
You got to make a mess. You got to make a little bit of a mess. Arby's isn't complete without making a mess.
Yeah,
their fries are shitty, but whatever.
They'll give you curly fries, right? If
get the curly fries. If you could do Arby's without the fries, probably isn't a bad deal.
Right? Just a roast beef on bread.
Yeah. If you look that up, it's probably not too bad.
Let's give it a quick look just for the argument. Let's see.
I'd say for an Arby's, a straight cheddar roast
beef and cheddar
with the bread. Say $4.50.
Let's see here.
What's your bet?
I bet with the beef and cheddar, I bet it's like $600.
Okay, I'll go $4.50.
But maybe just a regular roast beef, maybe. Arby's menu. Here we go. It's even the whole menu is in the MyFitness app, which I love.
Everything's in there.
Let's see, desserts, entrees. Their chicken tenders are $350 for 3 chicken tenders. I don't know. That doesn't seem any.
You don't go to Arby's for chicken.
No. Okay. RBQ, is that what it is? RBQ sandwich?
I'm not sure.
No. Here we go. Beef and cheddar classic.
There you go. Yeah, classic.
450 calories.
Wow. Hey, on the money.
What is just a regular roast beef? Let me find that. Sheesh. There's so many things on there. Here we go. Classic roast beef sandwich, 360.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so.
Yeah.
But I sometimes go to the big size. You know, they do 3 sizes of roast beef now. If you want like the classic roast beef, or if you want like the half pound of roast beef. So if you get the max,
but that's
size,
still it's good. That should be mostly protein though, as long as the bun size isn't changing.
Yeah. So even their max roast beef is 560 calories.
And that's, I mean, if you could
27 grams of fat though.
Yeah, but you know, that's one meal.
Yeah.
if you could have that as one meal over like that's your meal for 3-4 hours, that ain't a bad deal. If you have to do it.
Yeah.
It's not a struggle. It shouldn't be a struggle to do that.
I never have to, I think, but I still do.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. So there you go. You got it.
Okay, so there's some healthy choices.
We have a great plan, and then there's more. I'm sure you could. There's a lot of other things. We'll look into it when the app is made. It'll be just easy. Just type it in. Go under Arby's. Arby's will be the first one.
All right. Well, we're at 45 minutes, so
it's a good day. It's a good day.
Why don't we? Anything?
We've changed some lives. So don't. Of course, we'd all like to sit at home every day and eat chicken and rice and vegetables, but for those of us that can't do that, if you got to go to these fast food places, make it count and take away the fries or take away half the fries. Eat one less. Do something. Got
to take away the fries. Got to take away the Coke. Right?
HIIT. Look it up. You know what it is. Yeah.
Sprint to the drive-thru.
Find some way to HIIT it. Yeah. Without going crazy, it's not like CrossFit. You got to tell everybody, hey, I'm a. I don't know if there's a word for them. Well, I guess HIIT CrossFitters will do it. They'll tell you what they do.
Yeah, you don't want to injure yourself. Those CrossFitters always seem to injure. Wait, you injured yourself playing softball, right?
Yeah, all the time. Yeah, plantar fasciitis. That was a killer.
How does that affect your exercise then? How does that?
Oh, you just can't do anything for you used to have to rest for a whole day or two afterwards.
Wow.
Yeah, it's the whole bottom. It's like the bottom of your foot's on fire.
Oh.
Just for softball, baby. Just gotta do what you gotta do.
The love of the game.
And then it would get better. Go play at one game on Sunday, and then you're like done for a couple days again.
Just use like a football player.
Yeah, it would hurt getting out of bed, like just getting out of putting your foot on the floor. It's like, oh shit.
But you're in great shape, so you obviously hasn't let it slow you down.
We try.
I don't have any excuses like that. I have a stiff neck, but that's no excuse.
Yeah, that comes with the time.
Oh, yeah, that comes with the age, right?
Just get some Vicodin, 13 Vicodin a day. It takes care of it. The next thing I feel. Yeah.
Next thing you're not eating anything. You're using all your money.
Or you do the Vicodin diet. That's for emergency. Yeah, for emergency.
That's next episode.
Yeah.
All right. Well, before we go, anywhere we can see you this week? Or?
Nothing going on this week at all. There's nothing. No one has invited me to be on their comedy stage. I'll probably crash some open mics or something somewhere, but nothing fancy this week. Nothing exciting going on. I just hope that one of you fine listeners eats less French fries.
Eat less fries. Eat more healthy. Eat more chicken.
Yeah. How about yourself, sir? What's going on? In the world of KC?
I'll do a bluegrass gig on Sunday, 20. Where are we at? The 27th. So that'll be a bluegrass gig downtown. Comedy, I don't no comedy booked, so I'll just be
Where's the bluegrass? Where is it actually?
It's at a place called the Escondite, which is a Chicago themed bar
in downtown.
Downtown, it's basically Skid Row.
One of the number streets,
catty corner from Skid Row. It's off it's on Boyd Street, which is off of First Street.
Yeah, subway. It's an easy subway ride.
So if
just keep your hands in your pockets when you get down there.
Yeah. Don't talk to strangers.
Yeah,
and there'll be bluegrass. Otherwise, I'll be hitting the mics for comedy. Fourth wall probably here in North Hollywood.
Try out some new jokes. New Year's resolution still intact.
I might start my New Year's resolution after the 3-day weekend, Martin Luther King weekend. Yeah. I've been talking about exercise on stage a lot. Just my struggles with exercise. Just some of these. The trainers make it seem like there's no reason why you shouldn't be going all out. Like you're like, oh, what do you mean? Like you're tired? Keep going. But It just doesn't. It doesn't make sense to me,
Yeah.
And now that I've got the heart rate monitor on, and I can see, it's like you can see on the board I'm in the red, and it's going you're 170 beats per minute, and they're just like, come on, faster, fast. It's like, come on, like I can't breathe.
I'm gonna pop.
So I don't know about these exercise.
Eventually over time you can do more and more and more. So just block them. Don't listen to them.
I mean, are we talking weeks? Or are we talking like years?
Just say in time. The brain doesn't. There's just time.
Because I've been almost 3 months, and
don't count the time. Just keep showing up, baby.
Just keep showing up.
Keep showing up.
Keep boxing until I'm a champ.
There you go.
All right. Well, until next time. You can find me online at Kyle Kreis. You can email the show or on Twitter. We're at DawkinsSnacker or email us DawkinsSnacker@gmail.com.
And thank you for your service. Thank you for your